Are you wondering how to find the best people to join your small business team? Do you want to ensure that your hiring process is smooth and effective? Are you looking for practical tips to make the hiring process easier? Hi, this is Mommy and your Mommy Negosyo, and if these questions are on your mind, then you've come to the right place. Because in this video, we're going to explore effective strategies to set up a hiring process for your small business. And here are the 5 tips that will help you achieve that. 1. Start with a clear job description. 2. Use multiple recruitment channels. 3. Standardize your interview process. 4. Check references thoroughly. And 5. Create a structured onboarding plan. Got that? Good. So let's get started to find out how to set up a hiring process that helps you find and keep the right talent for your small business. So here's tip number 1. Start with a clear job description. First, write a job description that clearly outlines the role, responsibilities, and qualifications. You see, this helps attract the right candidates and saves time during the screening process. Then, use bullet points for easy readability and include essential and preferred qualifications separately. Let me tell you about Regine's experience. Regine runs a bakery. There came a time when she needed to hire a pastry chef. So she wrote a detailed job description listing specific skills like cake decorating and experience with baking equipment. It took her time to go through her list to make sure that everything was included. And she even told me shyly, Mommy in, I have to admit, it gave me a headache doing this. But guess what? Because of her clear job description, Regine received applications from qualified candidates, making the hiring process faster and more efficient. Sounds workable, don't you think so? Let's now talk about tip number 2, which is to use multiple recruitment channels. Do you post your job openings in different places to reach more candidates? Posting in various places helps you find the right person faster. This consistent effort ensures that your job ad reaches a wider audience. And here's what you can do. For example, post your job on online job boards, social media, and your company website if you have a website. You can also ask for referrals from current employees or business contacts. By using multiple recruitment channels, you're not just limiting your search, you're expanding it. And let's look at my coaching client, Merly's story. Merly owns a small restaurant where travelers stop by for a meal. And because of the growing number of diners, she needed to hire an additional cook and server. She posted the job on several platforms and asked her staff for referrals. This approach brought in many qualified candidates, and she quickly found the right person for the right job. I'm sure that's something you can do as well, right? Let's move now to the next one. Let's have tip number 3, which is to standardize your interview process. Now, be very consistent with your interviews. As you interview candidates, use a set of standardized questions. And this actually ensures that you can fairly compare candidates and focus on the most important qualifications. Let's see how Mara applied this lesson. Mara owns a printing business and needed to hire a new graphic designer. So she prepared a list of interview questions focused on the skills, the experience, and the alignment of values. Each candidate answered the same questions, making the process go smoothly and on time. Now, this made it easier for Mara to choose the best fit for her team. Yes, consistency is key in the interviewing process. Let's carry on to tip number 4, which is to check references thoroughly. When we talk about references, we are referring to people who can vouch for the candidate's past job performance and reliability. So it's important to check references to avoid potential hiring mistakes. So prepare a few key questions for reference checks, focusing on the candidate's strengths, weaknesses, and overall performance. Let's see how Nika put this lesson into action. Nika owns a boutique and she needed to hire a sales associate for a new branch. So she called the references provided by her top candidates and asked about their work ethic, reliability, and customer service skills. The positive feedback confirmed that Nika was making the right choice. And by being thorough, Nika ensured that she hired someone who was the right fit for her growing business. Let's now talk about tip number 5, which is to create a structured onboarding plan. So, do you have a plan for welcoming new employees? This is important, you see, because it helps new hires feel welcome and prepared. So, develop an onboarding plan that includes training schedules, key contacts, and an introduction to company culture. By doing this regularly, you can ensure that new hires are integrated smoothly and they quickly become productive team members. Let's talk about Joan, who is a wife and a mother of three girls. Joan runs an eatery near a resort, and she always makes sure new hires are welcomed properly. She created an onboarding plan that included a week of training, introducing new employees to their coworkers, and explaining the eatery's values and culture. Because of Joan's structured onboarding plan, her new hires felt supported and they quickly became part of the team. Joan's dedication to a smooth onboarding process made her business a welcoming place to work. So, now you know that setting up a hiring process for your small business is not just about finding the right employees. It's about creating a system that helps you attract, select, and retain the best talent for your team. You can build a hiring process that is efficient and effective, ensuring that your business continues to thrive. So remember, a well structured hiring process can set the foundation for your business's success. Now, if you're ready to learn more and to take your business to the next level, remember to subscribe to my newsletter and my starter kit at mommynegosyo.com for more insights and tips. Thank you for joining me today. This is Mommy N, your Mommy Negosyo, saying, be business minded Pinoy.